You know what? Change the moves actually. Hmm. I didn't mean to do that. I'm reading a lot. Because this is kind of crazy.
Move out!
Alright, there we go.
So, the reports were right. There is a team of superheroes on the Omega base. Well, let's see if this doesn't slow you down.
Watch out! The device was the only thing keeping those giants unconscious.
Friend, you never stood a chance.
Hey! Can anybody hear me? I'm stuck in this lab.
Someone's in trouble.
Am I glad to see you? What the heck is going on around here? There was a huge explosion and then I couldn't open this door.
The Masters of Evil have attacked the Omega base.
I'm fine. I just hope... Wait a minute. Did you say the Omega is under attack?
Yes.
We have to stop it. If that dam is destroyed, thousands of people will be killed in the flood. Not to mention how much my work will be lost. Those must be the results of the super soldier experiment I've heard about. Scientists are attempting to recreate the experiment that gave Captain America his strength. So far, apparently, all they've created are those giants you've seen.
Team, you must be making the Masters of Evil nervous. My security panel shows a gamma bomb has just been activated. You gotta shut it down or all life in a 2-mile radius will be destroyed.
Dang. Okay, that's a lot of pressure.
Well, it just so happens I'm kind of a specialist on gamma bombs. Take me to the primary lab and I'll see what I can do.
Alright. Listen. This could be a trap. Why don't you hang back?
Figures. The damage is shut off. We have to find the auxiliary lab and re-establish the safety interlock.
This guy said auxiliary lab. But, alright, find the lab.
Hello. Do you have a question? It's a drug that was developed during World War II in hopes of creating soldiers that were stronger and faster than normal humans. Yes. Unfortunately, there's something very special about his physique. The drug won't work properly on anyone but him. I've been working with a team that's developing a smaller, more powerful gamma bomb.
Okay. What other
Soldiers
experiments
aren't
are
allowed to
being
know
done?
what each other are doing. Heck, just walking into the wrong section can get you court-martialed, even if you're a civilian.
It's great. Wow,
SHIELD runs this place. They live for all that cloak and dagger stuff. Glad to be of help.
Yep.
Friend, you never stood a chance.
Let's do it.
Thanks to the butchers of the Weapon X program. I don't know much about my past.
He's in his X-Men.
They messed with my head, coated my bones with unbreakable adamantium, all in the hope of turning me into the ultimate killing machine. Well, they were successful. I did a lot of killing as I escaped out of that madhouse. Eventually, I made my way to the X-Mansion. There, I found a home and a purpose with the X-Men. Now I fight to help people rather than hurt them. Like there was this one time an android named Warstar was trying to destroy S.H.I.E.L.D's Omega base.
Oh, okay, I see. That makes more sense.
Oh yeah, I'm the best at what I do.
I mean, it's like they just keep spawning.
My health's almost gone.
It's ridiculous.
You're lucky.
Sure.
Dr. Banner.
Let me see it. Yes, I was able to shut down the gamma bomb. We're safe.
Nice.
That was close. That sucker detonated everything within a 2-mile radius would have been destroyed.
Dr. Banner, stay where you are and lock the door.
Sounds good to me. I'm no superhero.
Yeah, okay.
Mysterio. Jeez, it's good to see you. Still got a fishbowl for a head, I see.
Spider-Man, do you always have to be a half-wit?
Ooh, now that hurt. And speaking of getting hurt, step away from those plans before I have to get medieval on you.
You idiot! Why do you think S.H.I.E.L.D. has plans for Ultron?
I thought everyone had them. I got some this morning in a box of cereal.
These plans are upgrades. The good guys want to capture Ultron so they can rewrite his programming and turn him into a S.H.I.E.L.D. weapon.
That's impossible. Ultron is sentient. Reprogramming him is illegal.
Yes, it is. But all I care about are these plans. Ultron wants them for the weapon upgrades.
If your Ultron gets weapon upgrades, then my Ultron will want weapon upgrades, and that just won't do.
I've heard enough of your babbling.
Next time, I want to fight.
Mysterio.
Did you stop him?
Yeah.
No, I don't imagine he did. Nice job.
Thanks. It's going to be a few minutes before it reaches the top of the Omega base. So much for that breather.
Okay, so who's next? That's what you want. I tried to warn you. Okay.
I'm really glad that those are just press a button type deal instead of having to like spin the analog stick.
Enemy unit sighted! Watch out! There's an AIM helicopter patrolling the deck! I tried to take it out with this anti-aircraft gun, but it's just too fast!
Is there another
Yeah,
one?
at the other end of the deck. But you can't seriously think you're gonna take that chopper out.
First we need to find it. Don't worry about that.
Anyone else want some?
Scary.
Anyone else want some?
Sorry, Tony. Detour.
Feeling a little scorched, you insect!
Boy, am I glad to see you guys. I've been trying to unlock the door to the bridge, but a helicopter keeps strafing the deck. Can you give me a hand?
Sure.
Sounds like a plan. All I ask is that you take the helicopter out quick. I don't think I'm gonna last long out in the open.
Don't worry.
All right.
Messing with.
One shot, one kill.
Got it. The door to the bridge is open. Thanks for the assist. I would have been Swiss cheese if you hadn't taken that helicopter out.
Why don't you stay here and we'll check the bridge? There's no telling what
You'll get no
traps
argument from me.
it might do.
I've had enough excitement for one day.
Modok. Frozen.
That be due to the entropy device, my friend. You will remain immobile as long as I hold this button.
Set us free. The Omega base attitude. Damn, thousands of minutes at last will be lost.
Your please amuse me. I tell you what, let's have a contest. But instead of brawn, how about a test of brains? I'm afraid you have no other options. Now, if it's interesting, you'll receive an electrical shock for every incorrect answer you give. Let's begin, shall we? What force holds you to the Earth? That was a lucky guess.
Move fast before he can
Who
overlap
is
us.
Loki the true son of?
I don't know this one.
Oh, your answer was incorrect. Isn't that shocking? In which type of matter are atoms most tightly packed? Somehow you're cheating! What is the speed of light? Impossible! Is one of you reading my mind? The deal is
We're
off.
free.
You tricked me somehow. Guards, attack!
All right.
Okay.
Did you?
Fire in his ass. MODOK out the way, we can shut down the Omega base.
You did it. Stop the Omega.
No problem. Piece of cake.
Guys, that was one for the books. There's no time to relax. Colonel Fury wants you back at Stark Tower immediately. Stay where you are, and I'll pick you up in the Quinjet.
Alright.
You did a good job on the Omega base, team. You saved thousands of lives and billions of dollars in SHIELD equipment.
All in a day's work.
Yes, a device known as the Mutant Amplifier. It magnifies a mutant's natural powers.
Okay.
Until we locate Doom's base, nothing. And since all we're doing is cooling our heels, I want you to investigate a report that there's a riot taking place in Atlantis. See Wyatt Wingfoot, and he'll take you to SHIELD's Atlantis outpost. Or if you'd like more information, talk to the Black Widow.
Alright.
Well done on the Omega mission. Will you have the same success in Atlantis?
Absolutely.
SHIELD's directive is to keep the world peace. To do that, we have to monitor the activities of every major civilization.
What would the Atlanteans do?
I'm sure they wouldn't be too happy, and that's why they aren't going to find out about it. We realize now that Doom had no intention of commandeering the helicarrier. They attacked to draw additional security forces there.
Okay.
Correct.
Think we're vulnerable.
The Omega and the experiments it held was their prime objective all along. Dugan's still trying to sort things out, but apparently the base sustained only minor damage.
Did they locate the rest of the base personnel?
Yes, they'd been locked in a cold storage unit on level 3. Aside from some minor cases of frostbite, everyone was fine. You're welcome.
All right. I can't move.
We just received a message from Namorita, the cousin of Namor. Apparently, there is a riot going on in Atlantis. Unknown,
cause?
but for some reason, the Atlanteans have forcibly removed Namor from his throne.
The Atlanteans love Namor.
Yes, which means something is seriously wrong. See Wyatt when you are ready to go to SHIELD's outpost in Atlantis.
What would the Atlanteans
We do
attack?
not know. He has been a fair and just ruler for many years. The people love him.
He's pretty headstrong. Maybe he finally went too far.
Perhaps. But Namor has always been kind to his people. There has to be some other explanation for this mass hysteria. When
they
Mer
friendly?
people and surface dwellers first met, there was quite a bit of hostility. There were even several invasion attempts.
But we're allies now,
The
alright?
relationship between our two races is lukewarm at best. The Mer people prefer to keep us at arm's distance.
How will we get around
Once you
it?
reach our Atlantis outpost, you will be infected with a special nanotechnology. Mr. Fantastic and Dr. Pym had a hand in developing it.
Dr. Hank Pym is alive?
It will allow you to breathe water with no discomfort. You will also be able to move along the bottom of the ocean, as if you were moving on dry land.
The vision needs the decryption
My
logic.
apologies. I should have given it to him as soon as we arrived. Please, take this to him. You are quite welcome.
Where is he, though?
Welcome, and good day to you. I am Edwin Jarvis, personal butler to Mr. Anthony Stark. This area is where Mr. Stark carries out the research and development of his Iron Man suit. As you can imagine, the body armor has become so complex that a staff of technicians is required. You may walk around and inspect the facilities. I believe you'll already find several of your compatriots here.
Yep. Who are you and how'd you get in here?
Yeah, the name's Jack Hammer, but you can call me Weasel. Everyone does. Yeah, and don't worry, I came in through the back. No one saw me.
What do you want?
Wyatt Wingfoot gave me a damaged laptop. Said you heroes wanted to know what data was on it.
Did you find anything?
Yeah, that laptop holds security information for a building called the Imperium.
What's that?
I can find out, but you'll have to get me the password into S.H.I.E.L.D.'s priority files. Oh, there's 3 possibilities. Jacob Fury, Baron Strucker, or Gabriel Jones. Talk to Vision. He'll be able to help.
Two reasons why I have to find Vision.
I do hate to impose, but if you see a cufflink somewhere in Stark Tower, could you return it to me? It was lost by Mr. Stark, and it has extreme sentimental value to him.
Alright,
It was my pleasure.
I don't really need all those answered.
Hey, how's it going? Thanks. When you get back from Atlantis, I'll have all the information you need. Sure.
Black Panther.
I must admit, I find news of a S.H.I.E.L.D. outpost near Atlantis very intriguing. Now I know the extent S.H.I.E.L.D. is willing to go to gather information on countries with closed borders.
Doesn't your country, Wakanda, have?
Indeed it does. And now I wonder if perhaps S.H.I.E.L.D. doesn't have an outpost hidden there.
Weasel is tripping out. He heard me talking about him.
Indeed I am. Victor Von Doom has created a sizable army of supervillains.
What do you think?
I don't know, but Doom must have a truly grand scheme to risk attacks on the helicarrier and the Omega base. You are quite...
I know seeing the Super Soldier project has raised some concerns about S.H.I.E.L.D., but let's get all the facts before we cause any trouble. I think S.H.I.E.L.D. has a lot to deal with, and sometimes it makes mistakes. But historically, it's done a great job of keeping the peace.
Didn't you see they were turning volunteers into monsters?
I saw they were testing out a new version of the Super Soldier Serum. The same type of drug that gave me my strength and agility. I have to admit, things sound kind of suspicious. Like, why was she carrying that laptop during the attack on the helicarrier? No. I'd need a lot more evidence before I'd say something like that about the Black Widow. Anytime, friend.
The Black Widow is up to something, I just know it. Did you see how nervous she was on the helicarrier? Sure looks like it. She must have been trying to get that laptop to the enemy during the helicarrier battle. Yes. That laptop shows all security systems for the building. And from the looks of those systems, the Imperium must hold something valuable. Not yet. She's his second in command. We're going to need some pretty strong evidence to shake Fury's faith in her. Yes. Colonel Fury's trust doesn't come easily, and once given, it's nearly impossible to break.
Could emotions be clouding your judgment?
So Daredevil and I were close several years back. And the Black Widow and Daredevil were close not so long ago.
So you're jealous?
No, I'm not. I'm long over Daredevil. If he can find happiness with the Black Widow, I wish them both the best.
Yeah.
Got it.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Sure. Why not?
Okay.
While I was testing experimental equipment in a foreign land, a booby trap went off, sending shrapnel into my heart. I woke up to discover I'd been taken prisoner. My captor refused to give me any medical attention, unless I created new weapons for him.
Bastard.
So in secrecy, I created a suit of armor with a built-in pacemaker that kept me alive. I wound up using the armor to help me escape. And while that was the first adventure of Iron Man, I've had many others that were even more exciting. Like the time I had to face Ultimo.
Ultimo. Oh yeah, by the way, before I started this, I put in the cheat code for invincibility. Because I'm already using cheat code, so it'll make it easier. skip past everybody. Just like this guy. My greatest creation, the Ultimo Mark II.
This just looks like another one of your oversized toys, Mandarin. I'll put it down as easily as I have the others.
Thanks.
You shall soon learn the foolishness of such bravado.
Ouch. These attacks really aren't doing anything. The fact that this is a mission without cheat codes is absolutely insane. Closer and closer. Ouch. Jeez Louise. 300% stronger. Finally.
Say goodnight, Mandarin. You lost again.
Oh, no.
While I was testing...
Oh, okay.
I've heard people complaining about S.H.I.E.L.D. since we got back from the Omega. I'm telling you, it's gotta stop. I've known her for a while. She's always been good in a fight. And Fury trusts her. Unless that meathead weasel comes up with better evidence, I ain't believing nothing against the Black Widow. Sure thing, bub.
Make sure nothing's over here. Alright, let's replace him with
Magneto. Wolverine. Storm.
And
Colossus.
X-Men!
nice. Alright. Classic. 80s, pretty cool. I think I'm gonna do the 80s. leave that as is. Go with ultimate. Oh yeah. Let's do that.
They ain't gonna know what hit them.
Cool.
Mr. Stark, there's a Harold Hogan on line 2 for you.
Here's your decryption
Thank
module.
you for the decryption module. Now I can patch directly into the SHIELD database. Namor is the first known hybrid of Homo sapiens and Homo mermanus, humans and merpeople. He can breathe water and air, but if he's away from water too long, he will begin to weaken. As with most merpeople, he has an inborn distrust of surface dwellers, and true to his belligerent nature, Namor can take his distrust to the extreme. The Atlanteans are distant cousins to your race. Having evolved on the ocean floor, it is impossible for them to breathe air.
Miss Bambi and Miss Heather are still waiting for you in the main lobby, Mr. Stark.
Because they live in the extreme conditions of the ocean, merpeople are very hardy. They are stronger than humans, can swim up to 30 miles per hour, and live to be over 150 years of age.
That's insane.
I know it's a name Colonel Fury would just as soon forget. Jacob Fury was so jealous of his older brother's success that he turned to a life of crime.
There's a surprise.
Yes, and to make matters worse, the Colonel was forced to kill Jacob. So you can see why Colonel Fury does not care to dwell on that name.
What do you know about
I
his
would
brother?
suggest you talk to the Black Widow about that name.
Okay.
I am glad to be of assistance.
Colonel Fury, Red Ralston is on line 6. Warning. A small thermonuclear device is missing and this was last seen in the weapons lab.
Your team was outnumbered, and still you saved the Omega base. Not bad, Wolverine.
Yeah, this group's got some real potential, Fury.
Greetings. Welcome back.
Ben Grimm's 65th birthday. Happy birthday, Mr. Grimm.
I would not say that name too loud. He is a leader of Hydra, and a longtime nemesis of Colonel Fury.
Mr. Stark, there's a Harold Hogan.
You should ask Colonel Fury about Mr. Jones.
Mr. Stark, there's Miss Bambi and Miss Heather here in the main lobby to see you.
You are quite welcome.
The nanotechnology
Wolverine was sitting kind of weird.
in the Optronics lab. Colonel Fury, Red Ralston is on line 6. Warning, a small thermonuclear device is missing, and Deadpool was last seen in the weapons lab. The President is on line 5, Colonel Fury. Miss Bambi and Miss Heather are still waiting for you in the
clap.
main lobby, Mr. Stark.
When she had been Mr. Stark's secretary.
Nice.
It was my pleasure.
Has Tony Stark got it made or what? He's rich, he's a genius, and to top it all off, he's got the perfect mustache.
Mustache.
Gee, I can't see why. Doctor Doom's in control of an army of supervillains, and the Black Widow is working for him. Are you off your meds? The only thing that would make this worse is if the Earth were destroyed to make way for an intergalactic highway. Of course she is. Hey, I've been at the superhero game long enough to know that the hot chicks always turn evil. Probably because evil pays better. If one of Nick's little S.H.I.E.L.D. agents is turned to the dark side, then Nicky'll have to figure it out for himself. No, it isn't.
Yes, it is. You have great power.
If you finish that sentence, I'm gonna put so much web in your hair, you'll have to shave your head. Sure, sure.
So I'm gonna tell my next chick.
Mr. Stark, there's a Harold Hogan on line 2 for you. Mr. Stark, there's Miss Bambi and Miss Heather here in the main lobby to see you. The nanotechnology team will be meeting
Could I ask a
in
big
Optronics
favor of
lab.
you? Would you ask Dr. Pym if he could take a look at the Quinjet's data feed to Stark Tower? It cuts out every once in a
Red
while.
Ralston is on line 6.
Alright, I'll tell him.
Are you kidding? Mr. Stark built this jet as tough as they come. No problem. She's completely submersible.
Cool.
Anytime.
Not too sure where this guy will be.
Miss Bambi and Miss Heather are still waiting for you in the main lobby, Mr. Stark.
Hi, it's good to see you. Do you need something?
So he's got a mustache or a beard in his picture, but he doesn't over there.
The mutant amplifier vastly augments any mutant's natural power. So a psychic that can lift a book will become powerful enough to lift a bus.
Wow.
Yes,
but it has some serious side effects. The amplifier causes damage to the DNA of any mutant it's used on. Not much. The serum's only worked on Captain America. There's something very peculiar about his physique. That, plus the doctor who originally developed it, is dead.
Oh no.
He'd wind up with a bunch of muscle-bound beasts, just like you saw in the Omega. They're psychotic, violent, unable to take orders. Not exactly what you'd want from an army. Ah, that's right. The Quinjet's comm line to the Stark Tower was cutting out. I'll take care of that right away. Ah, there's no problem at all.
Miss Sandy and Miss Heather are still waiting for you in the main lobby, Mr. Stark.
Hi. It's good to...
Listen up, people. We've been sent here to investigate a situation in Atlantis.
What kind of situation we talking about here, Cap?
An hour ago, Namorita sent a message saying a riot's taking place. A crowd broke into the throne room of Atlantis and dragged Namor off his throne.
Why would the Atlanteans riot? They love Namor.
I don't know. Namorita had to stop transmitting before she could give any details.
How are we to handle a mission in the undersea conditions of Atlantis?
There's nanotechnology at this outpost that will let us breathe and move normally through the water. I want to remind you, the Atlanteans aren't exactly big fans of us surface dwellers.
What if they become violent?
Defend yourselves. We have to help Namor any way we can. He's a valuable ally. That's it. Let's be careful out there.
All right. Thanks.
I've been aching to bust somebody up.
We made it.
Locate the nano chamber and activate it. Once the nanites are in your bloodstream, you're free to enter the water.
Now they're active.
Affirmative.
You know, it's a pretty crazy thing that Magneto can fly, actually. Like, does that mean they're just metal in the air, floating around?
Yes.
I feel like that's supposed to be open. Oh. Okay.
Dwellers seek to invade our home.
Blah, 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 blah.
Namor is a friend of the Surface Dwellers, and for that, he had to pay. Now, you will too.
I win again.
Excuse me. I guess it's just one big circle.
I win again.
Any secrets in here? There's no more. He's stuck in the bubble of air. First we have to take care of the guards. Easy peasy. Are you alright?
Khan, I require no aid. The people are under some type of mind control. I must save them.
Namor, you have to rest. Here, take this medicine. Don't worry. The drug only rendered him unconscious. He's in no condition to fight. If you went to the ancient temple of Negretti, you'd find seaweed I can use to heal Namor.
Alright.
My people are being brainwashed by devices called sonic emitters. It's part of Atuma's scheme to steal the throne from my cousin. He's a barbarian chief who's always thought he was destined to conquer Atlantis. Looks like he might be right.
You keep an eye on Namor and we'll get rid of Atuma and the sonic emitters.
Got it.
If you insist.
You're near the sonic emitters. They're what's making the Atlanteans so violent. Be very careful now. Atuma would not leave the devices unguarded.
Alright. Keep our eyes open.
I believe these surface dwellers intend on destroying the sonic emitters, Krang.
Then these humans are as foolish as they are weak, my cousin. They stand no chance against our combined might.
True, but I do savor a chance for battle. I grow bored guarding these devices.
As do I. But acting as guards has put us in Atuma's good graces. And that puts us near the throne.
And down the road, who is to say what might happen to King Atuma, eh, cousin?
My feelings exactly. Now let us dispose of these interlopers and prove to Atuma just how trustworthy we are.
Well, bring it on. I guess there was only one. Sure as fuck is the sound of insanity.
No one can defeat the mighty Colossus!
Dang.
See you around, sucker.
Thank you. You have saved my life. I am for no. I must
Nice try, comrade, but you lose.
Nice.
No one can defeat the mighty Colossus!
done.
Good. With the sonic emitters destroyed, my people will eventually return to normal. Now you should get to the throne room of Atlantis as fast as you can. Yes. And who knows what he'll do when he finds out you're ruining his plans.
He's not gonna be able to do nothing.
Of course.
All right.
To the left. Indiana Jones, that thing.
Anybody else want some? Oh yeah, I'm the best at what I do.
Look, Atuma. These must be the ones who've been causing you so much trouble.
Blah, blah, blah.
Indeed. And they will pay for their transgressions.
But you're not gonna succeed, because Namor is free.
Your devotion to Namor is pitiful, surface dwellers. He is lost, and as foretold in the Atlantean Chronicles, I will be the ruler of Atlantis. Don't worry about these idiots, Atuma. Your loyal minions are more than happy to take care of them.
Bub, you're a mess.
Trying to see if I can find any simulator disc.
I do so enjoy victory.
Where's the shot?
Stay down.
I'll go with this one. easy lemon squeezy. But now let me go over here and make sure I don't get nothing. Doesn't look like it. Your reign is over.
How dare you enter my throne room, surface dwellers? Kneel before the King of Atlantis! Fools! You will pay for your insolence! Let me teach them a lesson, Attuma. No. We will work together, Tiger Shark, and we will make them pay dearly for their transgressions against the King of Atlantis!
So long.
I will tell you nothing.
And then we'll let the Atlanteans.
Okay, I'll talk. Tiger Shark! I'm not about to face the Atlanteans after what we did. It was the Masters of Evil. They helped Attuma in return for letting them take whatever they wanted from the catacombs. Probably. There's a lot there to search through. Ah.
You are less than formidable.
Was one heck of a mission to bring Magneto on, that's for sure.
Chip.
Enhanced speed, but he couldn't dodge that.
Yeah.
I am having fun. Are you?
appears your luck has run out. I trust you're not the only team Colonel Fury has attempting to stop the Masters of Evil.
Possibly.
Tuma allowed me free reign of the catacombs in return for the sonic emitters. And I just now located our prize, the Tomb of Asarius. I'm sorry, but I have no time for questions. I must be on my way to the Valley of Spirits. But before I go, allow me to summon a little entertainment for you. It's the least I can do.
Well, thank you.
What I do.
Okay. Did it! Attuma is defeated and the Masters
Many
of Evil
thanks.
are gone.
Atlantis owes you a debt of gratitude. And Namor would like to say something.
Surface dwellers,
I'll have you know I was perfectly capable of handling the situation alone.
Were you?
Yes, well, you did. So I suppose I should thank you. You now have my permission to leave Atlantis.
Oh yeah, I'm the best at what I do.
You did a good job in Atlantis. Who knows? Atlanteans may even start to tolerate us surface dwellers.
That'd be nice.
And that's why your next stop is his palace in the Valley of Spirits.
We're going to China?
Yes. I want you to discuss things with Mandarin. Find out what the Masters of Evil are planning. Talk to Black Widow for additional information. Or see Mr. Wingfoot if you're ready to go now.
Alright. I'm actually gonna save it. Get back on it tomorrow. I'll see you guys next time.